dear students. Today I will start your 10th standard science, the 4th chapter in your second textbook, part 2. Second textbook. The chapter name is carbon and its compound. In this chapter we will discuss about the importance of carbon and some chemical reactions of carbon and its compound, soaps and detergents. Okay. Children, we come across so many things in our day-to-day life, such as food, clothes, medicines and etc. Apart from this, the living things such as plants, animals, birds and non-living things, you know that already, non-living things, all things are made by the carbon. Carbon present in all the things. The things which are made by the carbon, why it is made by the carbon and what is the reason for that. Now let's see. In the earth crust, the percentage of carbon is only about 0.02%. On the earth crust, the percentage of carbon is only 0.02% in the form of minerals. Minerals means is in the form of carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, coal and charcoal. And in the atmosphere, only 0.03% of carbon is there in the form of a carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. See children, the quantity of carbon is very low. It's very less. But the importance of carbon in our life is so immense. It plays very important role. In this chapter, we will discuss about the important character and properties of carbon, why it is so important, which makes the carbon is so important to us. Okay children, now let's see. Children, now let us going to study about bonding in carbon. Carbon and its compound containing covalent bond. Before going to the discussion of the compound and carbon and its compound having the covalent bond, now just recall the ionic compounds and ionic bond. In your previous chapter, you already learned about ionic compounds and their properties. The ionic compounds containing ionic bond, the gaining and receiving up of electrons, it makes the bond is ionic. By obtaining the octet structure electronic configuration in between the atoms of the elements, the gaining and receiving up of electrons takes place. By that, the bond is formed, that is called ionic bond. When the electrons are giving up and receiving by the atom, the movement of electrons takes place that constitute the electric current. That indicates all ionic compounds are good conductor of electricity. All ionic compounds in solution or in molten state, they shows the conducting property of electric current. And then the receiving and giving up of electrons make the bond ionic. The ionic bond is very strong. Due to that reason, the melting and boiling point of such ionic compounds is also very high. The ionic compounds melting and boiling point is very high due to the force of attraction between the atoms is high. But by observing the covalent bond compounds melting and boiling point by the table, look at children. In this table, some carbon compounds are given and their melting and boiling point is given here. Say for example, acetic acid. Acetic acid is having the melting point 290 and the boiling point is 391. See here, the melting point and boiling point of such compound is very low. This is because due to the weak bond formed in the acetic acid. In between the atoms, the weak bond is formed. Because of that reason, their melting and boiling point is also very low. What is the reason for this? For low bonding or very weak bond in between the atoms? Yes, the carbon compounds or a carbon, it makes the covalent bond instead of ionic bond. The carbon atom consists of 6 electrons. It makes a covalent bond instead of ionic bond. Now let's see what happened. It is going to become a ionic bond. See here, electronic configuration of the carbon atom is like this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Look at children here. The first shell is having 2 electrons. The outermost shell is having 4 electrons. This carbon is going to attain the octet structure or noble gas configuration. There are 2 possibilities are there. One is giving up of electrons, another one is receiving up of electrons to make the 8 electrons in their outermost shell. Okay children. Now let's see what happened when it received the 4 electrons to make octet structure. In case 1, there are 2 possibilities here. The first possibility or case is receiving up of 4 electrons. 4 electrons is received from another atom. It becomes C4 minus anion. How many electrons are there here? Already in the inner shell 2 electrons are there. 4 is having 4 electrons in their outermost shell. Another 4 electrons are received by another atom of the element. Totally how many electrons are there here? 10. Total electrons in the carbon atom when it is receiving 4 electrons from another atom. See here, only 6 protons present in the nucleus of an atom. In this case, 6 protons not easily hold the 10 electrons in their outermost shell. It is very tough to control or hold the 10 electrons by only 6 protons. Okay. Due to this reason, it is not possible. Receiving is not possible. Next possibility. Second case is giving up of these 4 electrons. Giving up of 4 electrons outside only to become a complete shell. Of first one is 2 electrons. What happened here? 4 electrons are giving out to the another atom of the element. The carbon become carbon 4 plus cation. Carbon 4 plus cation. In this case, listen here, when 4 electrons are removed by the carbon, it becomes carbon 4 plus cation. In this case, there are 6 protons are present in the nucleus. From that, we have to remove the 4 electrons from the outermost shell. It requires very high amount of energy to remove the 4 electrons by 6 protons. Listen carefully. The removing of electron is not so easy. 1 electron is removed by the atom is a tough process. In such case, the 4 electrons, the removing of 4 electrons is also very tough by the 6 protons. Due to that reason, this is also not possible. Giving up of electron is also not possible. receiving of electron is also not possible in case of carbon and in some atoms of the element. To overcome this problem, the carbon make covalent bond. How it make the covalent bond? Yes, carbon is going to share the electrons in their outermost shell with other atom of the elements. That is called covalent bond. Listen children, carbon is having 4 electrons in their outermost shell. It is going to share the 4 electrons with carbon atom and with other atoms of the elements. Covalent bond means sharing of pair of electrons in their outermost shell. The sharing of electrons takes place here. There is no movement of electrons taken place in carbon and in carbon compounds. Due to that reason, the carbon compounds are non-conductor of electric current. There is no movement takes place in such cases. Children, the covalent bond is not only formed in carbon, it is also formed in some other atoms of the element. Now let's see which are the atoms of the elements going to show the same manner of the bonding. Now see, for example here, hydrogen. The hydrogen is on the atomic number 1. According to that, write the electronic configuration as 1s2. Children, here, this hydrogen atom going to become a hydrogen molecule by sharing the outermost 1 electron with the same hydrogen of the another atom. See, like this. The outermost electron is shown by like this. Here one hydrogen atom, another one hydrogen atom going to become a share of the outermost electron like this. Here, this sharing of the electron is considered for both the atoms of the molecule. See here, this hydrogen is having 2 outermost electron. This hydrogen is also having the 2 outermost electron. It shows the complete outermost electron. Completed the structure of outermost electron. See here, sharing of electrons takes place and this bond is called covalent bond. That bond is shown by the line like this. The single line indicates the sharing of only 1 pair of electrons in between them. Sharing of 1 pair of electrons is taken place in between them. It is also represented through the dot also like this. This is called the electron dot structure of an atom. Here the hydrogen molecule is formed by sharing of pair of electrons. Hydrogen, listen once again, hydrogen is having only 1 electron in their outermost shell. The hydrogen atom become a hydrogen molecule by sharing of their only 1 electron with the another hydrogen atom like this. It is going to become a complete outermost shell by sharing the 1 electron with another hydrogen atom. That is shown by like this. The single line indicates this only 1 pair of electrons are shared here. The dot, this formation, it is also represented with the dot like this. Now let's see another example, that is oxygen. Oxygen is also going to make oxygen molecule by sharing of electrons of 1 atom of the oxygen with another atom of oxygen. Oxygen atomic number is 8. Through that, the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Look at children here. The first shell is having 2 electrons. The second shell is having how many electrons? S. 6 electrons are there here. How many electrons are need to show the octet or noble gas configuration? Yes, only 2 electrons are need here That means two pair of electrons are shared here to become a oxygen molecule. Like this. See here. This is a single atom of oxygen. This is a single atom of oxygen. In this diagram, here we have to show only the outermost shell electrons in this figure. Here how many outermost electrons are there? 6. Here this star indicates outermost electron. E is having 6 outermost electrons. This is also having 6 outermost electrons. See here. Here only two pair of electrons are shared in between them. Look at children, here only this part. This oxygen is having how many electrons here? Now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See how many electrons are there in the outermost shell now? S8. That is a noble gas electronic configuration. Now close this side and count the oxygen outermost electron for this atom S. This is also attained to noble gas configuration. Like this, the sharing takes place. The sharing of electrons is considered to the both the atoms of the molecules. That is shown by like this also. The single line represents only one pair. The double line indicates two pair of electrons are shared here. Now let's come to another one example, nitrogen. The nitrogen atoms are combined together to become a nitrogen molecule. The atomic number of nitrogen is 7. According to that, write electronic configuration as like this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Look at here, the innermost is having 2 electrons. The outermost is having how many electrons? 5 electrons. How many electrons are needed to become a noble gas configuration? Yes, there are 3 electrons are needed here. Here, that means there are 3 pair of electron sharing takes place here. Look at children. Nitrogen is having 5 electrons in their outermost shell. This is a single nitrogen atom. This is a single nitrogen atom. Both are sharing of electrons takes place here. This nitrogen is having completed noble gas configuration. This nitrogen is having also the completed the noble gas electronic configuration. Here, 3 pair of electron sharing takes place. That is indicated through the line like this. 3 lines are covalent lines. The single line, double or triple line, depending upon the sharing of electrons, here we have to represent the line. The covalent bond is formed in all these hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen molecule. In this way, not only carbon and its compound is having covalent compound. Other than that, some other elements also shows the covalent nature, the covalent bonding nature. Here, the bonding of covalent takes place. This covalent bond is not so strong. It is a weaker bond when we compare with ionic bond. Okay children, all of you take the notes now. Okay, now come to another one example, methane. Children, up to now we are drawing the dot structure of some molecules: hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. Now let's come to study about the methane. Methane is having the carbon compound, is a simplest carbon compound. As you know that methane is a fuel. It is a major component of biogas and compressed natural gas. Methane is a very simplest carbon compound. Now let's see how the covalent bond is formed in between the carbon and hydrogen. Methane electron dot structure. Here the covalent bond is weak, but in case of hydrogen molecule, nitrogen molecule and the oxygen molecule, the compound is having the strong covalent bond. In between the same atoms of the molecule is stronger covalent bond, but it is changed. Intermolecular attached, it makes the bond weak. These are weaker bonds. Due to that reason, carbon compounds is having the weaker covalent bond, and automatically the boiling point and melting point of such carbon compounds is very low. The covalent bond is formed in between the same atoms of the molecule is strong. When in case of the covalent bond is formed inter-atom, inter means different atoms of the different elements, the covalent bond is weak. Such carbon compounds is having weak boiling point and weak melting points. In case of methane also, it is a weaker. Methane is a simpler and the first member of the carbon compounds. And we have to study about methane in your next classes. Also draw this electron dot structure.
Okay children, now come to in-text question of the page number 5. What is asking in this problem? What would be the electron dot structure of carbon dioxide which has the formula CO2? In this problem, we have to draw the electron dot structure for carbon dioxide. Before going to draw the structure, now let us first write the electronic configuration of carbon and carbon dioxide. Okay. Carbon is having 6 electrons in their outermost 6 electrons totally, it is having 6 electrons. The electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Innermost 2 electrons are there, outermost is having 4 electrons. And now let us write oxygen electronic configuration. Oxygen is having 8 electrons. Electronic configuration of that oxygen is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Innermost is 2 electrons. The outermost he is having 6 electrons in their outermost shell. Now let us draw electron dot structure for carbon dioxide. Carbon is having 4 electrons in their outermost shell. That is write like this and draw a circle. Now oxygen is having how many outermost electrons in their outermost shell? Yes, 6 electrons are there. Those 6 electrons are write like this. 1, 2, the third one, fourth one here, 5 and 6th. Here these 2 electrons are shared with 2 electrons of carbon like this, and here also the same. Oxygen atom is having 6 electrons in their outermost shell. The 2 are here, 2 electrons are here, the remaining 2 electrons are right here. Those are make a bond, covalent bond with 2 electrons of the carbon here and draw like this. Look at children, for this oxygen it attains the noble gas configuration, and close oxygen on the both sides, the carbon attains the noble gas configuration. Now close the left hand side. Now that oxygen is going to become a noble gas electronic configuration. Like this, the covalent bond is formed in compounds. Okay. This is also draw like this. Carbon with oxygen, carbon with oxygen, CO2. This bond must be a covalent bond. Covalent. To second question of the page number 5. See what is asking in this question. What would be the electron dot structure of a molecule of sulfur which is made up of 8 atoms of sulfur? That is a sulfur molecule that contains how many atoms of molecules? Yes, 8 number of molecules. And the one hint is given here. That hint is the 8 atoms of sulfur are joined together in the form of a ring. In the form of a ring. Children, before going to drawing this dot structure of the sulfur molecule, now let us write first electronic configuration of sulfur. Sulfur atomic number is 16. According to that, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. Now count 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 4 16. Yes. Now the innermost is 2 electrons, and next shell is having how many electrons? 8 electrons, and the third shell is having 6 electrons. So children, we have to write only 6 outermost electrons around the sulfur. See all of you here, the sulfur atoms are arranged like this to become a sulfur molecule. Sulfur atoms are joined in the form of a ring like this. That gives the sulfur molecule. Look at children, this sulfur around how many dots? 8 dots. For only this sulfur, it is having 8 dots around that. Now come to the second. See here carefully. This is also 8. 6. Now observe here. Here this sulfur is having 6 dots around. For this sulfur, it is also 6. Here also 6. 6. 6. 6. And all of you memorize the noble gas electronic configuration. How many electrons are need to become a 8 electrons with 6 s? Only 2 electrons are needed here to show the noble electronic configuration. Now for this sulfur, it needs 2 electrons. That 2 electrons are takes from the sulfur from here like this. Due to that reason, we have to put the circle like this. Now see only this sulfur and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This sulfur shows noble gas electronic configuration. Now in the same way, all the sulfurs are joined like this. Here the electrons are shared in between the atoms. And shows each sulfur atoms or noble gas electronic configuration. This is a dot structure of sulfur molecule is having 8 sulfur atoms. Children, till now we are discussing about carbon bonding, covalent bond in carbon. I hope that all of you understood very well. We will discuss the remaining part of this chapter in your next class. Thank you.